New album by Teddy Swims. I've tried everything but therapy, part two. This is his second album. Part one is the first album. I've never listened to him before, really. I've heard him like sing live here and there on YouTube, and I didn't know who it was actually. I saw the name and I recognized the name when I saw this album came out. It looked like it was a mix between like Post Malone and Action Bronson, just the way the guy looked. Remember, he sounded amazing, and I wasn't sure what I was listening to because it was like very soulful and it wasn't what I was expecting. So this review of this album will be kind of as a whole, just what I thought in general. I'm going to do a track by track where I actually talk about each song briefly, what I thought about it, and I'll have a link in the description for the track by track if you want to hear that. But overall, this had a very unique sounding voice to his voice. It's soulful. I don't know who to describe it against or like how to compare it. It's soulful. It's not quite R&B. It's not quite rock. It's not quite country, but it's close to all of those things. A lot of the songs sounded almost like an Adele meets the Black Keys in terms of the music, and then his soulful voice. There's not a lot of like riffs, guitar riffs and things. There's not a lot of like, there's no solos really. The music is not like meant to be featured as much as his voice is. The music is like a canvas for his voice is how I would describe it. The music is really just a sonic background to let him sing in most cases. It's not meant to be hooky with a guitar riff or a piano line. Unless it's accompanying, what he's doing very closely. The music in general sounds like a lot of the songs are about some lost love of his that he's, trying to get back. They went away, and it was really good. Most of the songs, after a while had kind of a similar tone musically to a certain extent, and his voice does sound similar in a lot of the songs, but it sounds amazing. It sounds really good. If you love any type of soulful R&B, Adele, Boys to Men, Hozier, but with like a slight rock country, attitude vibe to it, this is cool. I'm going to go listen to his first album now. I'm curious to see what it sounds like compared to this. If this has a different tone to it, if that has a different sound. I think it's going to be somewhat similar, but if you're into any of a soulful R&B, cool male voice, then I think you'll like it. Check it out.